Hey everyone, I had not done one of these in a very long time actually. I've just been uploading tons of different types of stuff for Ninjago recently. Um, but I mean, there hasn't been much new stuff on what's to come next year or the next season. Because Skybound, I've already kind of talked about it and all that stuff. So we're just kind of waiting now to hear when we'll actually start to get Skybound here on TV in the United States. Hopefully this month. But this is, by the way, this was brought up probably weeks ago now that when we first started to see or started to hear about villains coming back. This was kind of brought up, but um, now that I think about it, if you actually go back to one of my past videos, I talked about how Pythor had a new printing for his outfit there, and that it looks similar to his rebooted outfit from when he was the mysterious stranger, and he was helping out the Overlord and rebooted and all that. And then we get to see some Nindroids, and of course the Nindroids. I mean, the only bad ones we've seen since rebooted ended was in the prison, Cryptarian prison. So we don't know where any of the other Nindroids went. So I don't actually know, but this is just a photo because it's in the past the Ninjago. But Master Chen, he's coming back as well, and we don't know if he survived the Cursed Realm yet. Actually, maybe this is some sort of thing where they end going into the past. Now, of course, it looks like they could also just be resurrecting or gathering up old villains as well. You never know what they'll actually end up doing here, but time travel. They've done it before in Ninjago. Episode 19, I think that's what it was. Yeah, episode 19. Garmadon went back in time and to try stopping, the ninja from ever forming or in the first place. So Lloyd would never become the Green Ninja. That was way back season 2, episode 19. So that was quite a while ago, but they, could they actually do it, a whole season where maybe they pull out, villains from the past. But, if they did that, though, here's the issue with the time travel theory I have here. If they pulled the villains out of the past, wouldn't that cause some sort of issue for, in the future? It would automatically change the future. So, that would be something that may be hard to overcome there with the time travel theory that people have here. If you pull villains out from their past, it could automatically alter, or most likely alter the future immediately once you pull them out of their time. And again, the next question would be, how in the world would they even do that? I mean, the mega weapon was the only thing, super powerful weapons, the golden weapons combined. We have not seen anything. Well, we haven't seen really, I don't know if you'd say weapons that powerful yet, since the golden weapons, at least in my opinion. I mean, I know we saw the elemental blades, but honestly, I don't think that they just weren't as powerful as the golden weapons themselves. We saw the golden weapons come back in Ninjago rebooted for the golden armor, but then we didn't really have a true weapon in the Tournament of Elements. Possession were just they weren't that powerful at all actually. The arrow blades weren't. Jin blades, they're kind of powerful, helping create Jinjago. But ultimately, I feel like the golden weapons were the most powerful. So they were the only things that have ever brought anyone back in time, at least that I would think of. In Ninjago, it's the only thing that's ever had the power to do it so far, at least that we've seen. So, pulling villains out of time would be such a difficult task. I mean, they could just whip up some crazy thing too, somehow to actually overcome or past that problem, or something like that. Who exactly knows? But again, back to my Pythor thing. He has his old outfit, and that's when he was a mysterious stranger. But another theory could be, maybe Pythor is just kind of laying low again. After the Tournament of Elements, he's bigger. I don't think many people are going to like him, especially after he helped the Overlord and did all he did in the past. I don't think many people are actually going to like Pythor, so maybe he's just trying to kind of lay low still and kind of keep covered in Ninjago. So maybe that's what he's trying to do. But I know this, honestly, this time travel theory is just kind of been ridiculous. But the more question here I have for you guys is, what exactly do you think will happen? It's such a simple question that we're still asking. We always ask. But what will happen next season? How will these villains get together? Will these kind of bring them back? Skeletons are still there. There's in the underworld, just kind of probably hanging out. I really have no idea. Skeletons are still there. Snakes, they're good, so we don't see any actually serpentine come back of the original kind. We see Pythor come back. I don't know if he's going to be considered a villain in this wave. We see Anaconda come back because they were actually villains with Master Shen. So that's another thing that could kind of fight off this time travel theory, because we do not actually see normal serpentine. If we actually saw, if it was time travel, they did some weird thing where they fought serpentine again, it would be the older kind, the normal kind, but it's not. It's only Anaconda, so maybe they're actually just bringing characters back, maybe resurrecting them somehow. And we see Sensei Yang in this symbol with his, like, it looks like a lantern type of thing too. It's kind of hidden all over these different odd looking weapons throughout these villains too. So I think Sensei Yang is going to have a large role here throughout this as well. So just altogether though, it's so up in the air on what will actually happen. So how exactly do you guys think these villains will be getting together? Will someone actually just go around and kind of get them back together to, get a big army and fight the ninja or something like that? How exactly do you guys think this will end up happening? But yeah, what do you guys think? How do you guys think these villains will get together in Ninjago Season 7?